Neither can the players, honestly. Exactly. They can come up here if they're hearing us, but they're not watching their sets right now.
I'm so upset because I wanted the Atomic versus Tim Prater set, and it went to Game 5.
It went to Game 5?
It went to Game 5.
Wow, we didn't watch that.
Oh, I'm in pain.
That's tragic.
Tim, please let us cast you.
That is tragic.
Oh my gosh, do we have a banger matchup here? One that we've seen before. Oh. I know that these names are super surprising for anybody in this area. They don't know who Doorstop or Dysa is.
I didn't know Doorstop plays a Pokemon trainer, though.
Yeah, the famous thing for his Pokemon trainer was taking Leo to Game 5 at Riptide 2019.
Oh, that's right.
That was like the big thing. But he has taken a lot of sets versus Dice with his character specifically. He does not like Zero Suit Samus and Falco, and honestly, I can't blame him.
Yeah, I can kind of understand that. You don't, even though you have great like falling options, and Falco does not have good out of shield options at all, and you can just like keep him guessing on shield. You're just gonna you're too floaty. You're gonna get juggled really easily. You're going to have to deal with the ladder combos to a degree, but moreover, you're just going to have to deal with being above and below Falco at any given time. That's not where Zero Suit wants to be. Similar to Cloud, you want to be like close, but still at a horizontal range.
So this matchup's interesting because the first time they fought was actually at the most recent cost, which was last year. And since then, this is now their fourth set. Have traded a bunch against each other. It is 2-1 Doorstops, or Doorstop. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. you're gone.
You got to tech against Squirtle. And Falco's too light.
It has gone Doorstop's favor so far. Most recently, Doorstop did try ZSS versus him, and that was the one loss that he took versus Dice. And I think that we're going to be seeing mostly Pokemon Trainer. Now that we've definitely tested the waters a bit. However, the games basically always go to Game 5, so.
Entirely fair, yeah. And if I follow a lot of Larry Lurr and Tilde, and in their opinion, this matchup is very Squirtle favored specifically. So if you can get off, if you can get Doorstop off of Squirtle, you have a better chance. If you can get him onto Charizard, obviously an even better chance. But between Squirtle and Ivysaur being the only things on screen right now, I mean, Doorstop is not going to struggle.
No, he's certainly not. But there is going to be some light at the end of the tunnel here. Dice finds a kill onto Ivysaur, and immediately we switch back to Squirtle. Yeah. That's like clockwork.
Exactly. Oh, these are nice combos right there. Yeah, you can never hit an up tilt on a Squirtle, though.
He's just too small.
Too short.
Which is nice to see.
I feel that.
Finally.
Short Kings. I agree.
We can the Short Kings.
Seeing Short Kings on screen and succeeding, that's what we like to see.
Heck yeah, that's what we go.
Let's go, Doorstop. I don't know how tall he is.
He's decently tall. He's like,
okay, never mind.
I think not as tall as Dice, though. Dice is definitely way taller. Gotta put him into place.
Oh, I like that falling up air right there. Falco's deceptively tall, and that could have hit. And it's a safe option on shield.
Oh, he's going to be finding it again here. Another up tilt. Oh, Doorstop. Doorstop's baiting it a little bit. But it doesn't matter. That's a good move. Very, very, very solid. It doesn't matter how much you bait.
This is an opening opportunity, though. Having Charizard out, that's... Oh, really unfortunate. No. The drift speed isn't that fast.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It didn't matter anyways.
He can drop as many combo starters as he wants. He's playing Falco.
Up tilt's going to hit a tall Charizard no matter what, and of course it's going to combo into back air at like a million different percentages because he's heavy.
Yeah, that's true. There's the because it's heavy argument. Exactly. All the time. All the time it works. Yeah. Downtilt's going to be putting Dice off stage, and it is the down smash that almost secures it here.
That was just down tilt. Can you believe it?
Was that really just down tilt? I
saw
some water. That's crazy.
Trying to hit this up tilt on the falling, but
wow,
right there. Wow,
up tilt, up air.
Yeah, reversed up air too to hit that backside of the hit. I mean, it didn't matter if it was a DI mix. It could have at lower percentages, but it was just going to kill regardless. Love that game from Doorstop. Just looking very textbook.
He practices those confirms. He goes up tilt, up air every time. He goes in the lab. Yeah. He's like, I need to destroy Dice every time I can.
Yeah, and you can't do any sort of like double jump attack options on the ledge as Falco against Squirtle. All of his hitboxes are like slightly disjointed, and he can space them out so nicely. The only thing that you would even have is like Rising Fair, and that's not going to hit.
No, it's going to put you into kind of a rough situation too, because Squirtle can now just combo you.
Yeah.
Well, we're going back to PS2. A lot of PS2 so far. I've seen people have some discourse about changing up the stage list to force people to do different stages. And I want to be real. If people want to go to PS2, we got to let the people go to PS2.
Exactly. If people want to make mistakes on their own, that's up to them.
That's up to them, right?
Exactly.
Taking Cloud to PS2 as a Snake player? Like, there's a lot of mistakes.
I'm not going to die on this hill. We can stop bringing it up because if I am wrong, I can't keep hammering this in. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and rescind my last statement just in case it's wrong.
I think I was on comms with Censored last weekend, and I said that a character had, like, some of the... I think it was like Young Link had, like, some of the best frame data. I think I said... Additionally, I said the best frame data because he has, like, incredible aerials.
Right.
And he's, like, quoted the entire set at me. He's like, just by the way, in case somebody missed this, it's definitely what he said.
But to you, what we were saying here, I don't think Falco picking PS2 here is the wrong choice. Battlefield is obviously banned. Oh my! Wow. Was that Razor Leaf into Vine Whip?
Yeah.
I mean, it is true at certain percentages, but that's crazy.
It's true when Doorstop says it's true. That's
true.
Kind of what I've learned here.
That's a good point.
Oh, he goes for the mix-up, too, trying to get the up B, thinking that he's going to be kind of DIing away, and you're just going to get hit by the reversed back air. Sorry, man.
Fantastic. That's true.
Thank you for the stock. It shadows the dice. We've been singing the praises of Doorstop this entire set, but shadows the dice, recognizing whenever he has an opening, he's going to be taking as much as possible, right? He's taking the house and the kids.
Oh, that's very nice. I like that choice. Oh, well, that one caught me off guard. I got mixed.
We got hit. That's it. I lost 2 minutes ago.
Exactly. Staying alive, though, finding your way back into this is just going to be fishing for like nicely spaced down tilts and maybe an up air if Squirtle ever decides to leave the ground, which he shouldn't.
Yeah, there's no reason to leave the ground unless he's going to be chasing you with more aerials.
Wow.
He's so clean with catching those. He's ready every time.
Up tilt's got like no horizontal hitbox, so the fact that he's hitting it like directly underneath is just a credit to the callouts.
Oh, he got the switch. I think he was okay either way. It didn't look like Dice was able to get the up air, but...
You didn't want to get frame trapped by an air dodge, so mixing up your like landing time with a switch is probably a better option than air dodging.
Yes, incredibly preferable here. A little bit of switch up, but it's going to be the fair. Just run again.
Laser run in. Just get slapped. Oh, man, that was funny.
Get out of here, man. I'm sick of that one.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to roll the dice.
You do. You just got to throw it out sometimes. Oh, we got 1-2. Not going to be converting into it. That roll-in is incredibly dangerous, though. Doorstop was ready. It was just not, his fingers weren't.
I like that. That's a good option right there. And he's going to catch him with the fair. Going deep. Because Ivysaur doesn't have like great options on the fall down. You can just nair to try to keep yourself safe, but the end lag there is also too heavy. You don't want to go for that just randomly.
Two-string hit here, and Dice just having such a rough time on.
Oh no, air dodge gone. Oh,
and he's able to hit it.
Oh, he hits it again. Oh, and that's going to close it out. Wow, that was huge. Dice and Doorstop going back and forth. Dice with amazing angles on the Fire Falcons, the Fire Falcos. What is that called? Falco Fire? I don't care. So. It doesn't matter. The angles were so good, but Doorstop was just so quick on the response every time he got hit.
This looks like pre-patch Ivysaur down air.
That did look like
it hits where you say it's going to hit.
Oh, man. It's so fat.
Secures it.
So fat.
Wow. I didn't think that would come out. Like, it came out, like that first one that kind of set up the whole thing. It didn't look like there was enough time, and it suddenly he's below the stage.
Yeah, it traded, which was crazy. I did not think that could trade like that.
We see the sweatshirt being taken off by Dice as well. He's ready to play serious.
Yeah.
Repping MSU. Michigan State, been doing a lot of stuff in the Smash scene. I'm not sure if you've seen their roster, but it is disgusting. And they have some incredible killers. J-Jaw, Rydra, they brought him up for too. Even, wow. Doing a lot, but we're going to be getting into Game 3 here. Doorstop, of course, up 2-0, and this is what we like to see. A little bit of a change of scenery.
This is probably the right choice. I think that Dice was struggling to, whenever he needed to get advantage again, or even to keep advantage state, which is what you want to be doing as Falco, is like you never want to be in neutral as often as you can. He was struggling because the speed at which Doorstop could just run away and the space at which he had to do so made it so difficult to get like frame traps on the falling and being able to like space out nicely with all of your aerial options or even up tilt like on a platform. This forces Doorstop to land on platforms more often, allowing Dice to hit more up airs, more up tilts, and just in general have a lot more options and a lot more time to utilize those options.
Gonna be hit by that back air, thankfully, but it'll get off me nair. He does miss the tech, and Doorstop was almost ready for it, but that back air is going to be securing the first stock here. 69% from Dice, and we're going to be immediate Charizard pick to try and get the kill, and switches back to Squirtle afterwards.
You got the Angel platform invincibility, you know, why not? But if you get comboed, like if you get hit by 2 up tilts as Charizard, you're going to take 50% before even getting to switch to Squirtle, so it was a good choice to just immediately get off of it.
Yeah, he knew the assignment. You're going to be jump 1, 2, 3 to get him off of the bit in catching him trying to land on these platforms. And so far, the combo game's been going Dice's favor here.
Yeah, again, he's been getting all of the platform chases, which is exactly what you expected to have change from going from PS2 to small battlefield, and Dice is utilizing it so beautifully.
And a bit of a misspacing here. We're going to be seeing now the punish. I like to just like hit your shield a little bit, run through you, wait for you to do an option.
Nice.
Just spaces him out a bit with the water, just enough to be able to get that, secure the spike.
Yeah, any closer and he would have immediately snapped a ledge off the Phantasm.
2 down tilts as he's trying to get through the platform. Dear God, Doorstop, let him breathe.
Oh, man. This is a scary place to be for Dice. He definitely doesn't want to lose this lead that he has, but he doesn't have room to space out at all, which is the double-edged sword of it being PS2.
Oh, no.
Switch coming out now, probably. I fully expect to see it.
Doesn't even need it. Squirtle, Doorstop goes, I just need Squirtle. That's all I need. Just need to keep doing Squirtle.
Yeah, you just can't go in the air, because if you get hit by an errant up tilt, I think that's actual kill confirmed percentage for up tilt back air. There's a swap.
Yeah, it goes for it all to try to get that forward smash. Unfortunately, does not connect here. He's stuck on Ivysaur, but it doesn't even matter. That's just going to be the stock, Kevin.
That's so fast, so early. That was only like 80%.
That's what we play Squirtle, or Ivysaur for, right?
Yeah.
There's no other reason.
There's the up tilt, back air would have killed Squirtle, not going to kill Ivysaur.
Yeah, surviving to fight another day. It is.
That's a forward smash. Oh, he didn't space it well enough. Or he spaced it too well, I guess.
I think so. There's just too much drift. Wasn't really expecting it, but that back air is going to be taking it here.
There.
One stock all on small battlefield. It's Dice's life, his winner's life at the very least, to try to continue it here in top 64.
50% though. Oh man, and getting ledge trapped by Squirtle sucks. This is the thing, you cannot fair. You're gonna get spaced out every time. Read the roll!
And he just couldn't press a button, right? He tried to jab there, got clinked out, and is gonna be losing the frame data from Squirtle's jabs.
Yeah, I think Doorstop has about 40% more to work with before needing to swap too. I think he's going to milk it as long as he can.
Oh, certainly. Here.
Swap's coming out now for sure.
Yeah, 70% off stage. Dice goes for it all, and he loses all of his stage control. Doorstop not able to punish him, but he's hitting.
Oh, there it is. But the swap's too late. It's too late. Oh, but he's going to live. Center stage. It's not going to be able to kill with an up tilt back here. He's got one chance at this ledge trap. Oh, isn't able to chase fast enough. Charizard,
he was baiting it. He was baiting it.
You can't use fly there. I would have expected the up smash, which, I mean, up tilt also still would have caught, but it was really, really good patience from Dice to just wait for whatever option it was and not to immediately, like, try to parry or use an immediate out of shield option. So, great stuff from Dice. Played the small battlefield flawlessly.
It's good, the patience, right?
Yeah.
Really need the patience. Some players just in those situations have such a rough time to just keep their cool and say, I'm going to go for the option that I know is going to win here.
Right.
Ah, but that was an incredible gameplay. I love watching these games. Again, we say they flip-flopped with sets a bit. It's always going to go to Game 5.
Yeah.
Right. So we're for sure going to be buckling ourselves in because I think Dice is going to be running with this until at least another game.
Yeah, it looks like we just finally got Doorstop picking another different stage. We're going to Smashville, very, very tiny stage, and this is where things get even more difficult, right? Because yes, it does turn into an advantage state game, which theoretically could benefit Falco in a big way, but it's so small that you're just going to get suffocated by Squirtle. So if you can get some damage on Squirtle, you know, by all means, you'll be able to deal with Ivysaur and Charizard a lot more easily, but Squirtle is going to just suffocate you until you get to that point. And it looks like the damage is going in the favor of Dice.
Yeah, it does look like Doorstop's the one currently being suffocated on Smashville. And yeah, based on what you're saying, it sounds like it would have been like one of the first maps that gets banned here. Dice seems very comfortable on it, and we're seeing the results of that.
Yeah, this is. I wonder if Dice banned PS2. I think that's a smart choice to do so because you can play advantage state on these smaller maps very well as Falco. It's just a lot more volatile, and I think that Dice is fine with that.
Wow, the up tilt catches the rollaway.
That's insane. That was so far. It's got a big scoop range, but only for one frame.
He hits it,
wow.
Right? He swings at him while he switches. The switch comes through, has enough time to swing again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There was good positioning here, able to just barely get on stage so that Nair is not going to be pushing him back off.
Yeah, you can keep a wall as Ivysaur under this platform on the small stage too, but here you go, switch to Charizard, up smash out of shield because you cannot fall and approach Charizard with Valkyrie.
Right, and that's what you were talking about last game, was hoping that the up smash would come through, and I think Falco's just going to have a lot more difficulty punishing that in case, unless you miss like a fly, right? Missing that fly is going to be way more damaging, as we saw. Well, not falling there. It's going to be finding its mark here. Doesn't need to use these up tilts.
85%. Is a challenge with going with the center platform against Falco as well. Like, there's so many like confirms, extensions that you can get versus like a double platform. Squirtle has a lot easier time getting those extensions, and where Falco might not be able to.
That might be the stock. Ah, almost barely here. 109%. It could be forcing a little bit of a swap.
I like that.
Like the spacing, yeah. It is what he needs right now.
DI mix. He actually did mix on the DI successfully there, but the ceiling's too tall.
Let's hold on to his jump here. Make sure he's surviving the one fair. The second one going to be hitting him. Still at 154. This is the exact reason why we're going to be using Charizard. And Dice is fishing for that roll-in. But even with one up smash, it is not going to be doing enough to take the stock. But this is the power of Charizard. Going to be living all of this percents, but also dealing so much damage here.
Yeah. So Charizard is actually very successful on the smaller stage. Once you're at this high percentage and not dying, Dice is fishing for the kill confirms. He gets it on the down tilt, thankfully, but he's fishing so much for the kill confirms that he's actually just over-aggressing. And Charizard can punish that without dying, whereas the other characters maybe can't do so just as well. So I think that was more of a psychological mix-up than anything.
Yeah, well, maybe actually seeing Dice run away with this even more so. Doorstop, in these scuffle situations, it's not having anything go his way at all.
Wow, this is tough. This was Doorstop's pick, and Dice rolls the 6. I mean, that was such a good roll read there. Waited on it, goes for the up tilt, and gets the easy confirm there. This is the challenge again. It turns into a very volatile map, and Dice is showing that he can play in the volatility a lot better. I know how to say that word, I promise. A lot better than Doorstop can.
I do like the assumption that he is only a D6.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Look,
we're doing a D6 system here. I'm just making sure.
It's a D6 system for now. For now. If he wins this round, next round he'll be a D12.
I see. That's good. Okay, well, the dice will increase until morale improves. I'm going to be going back to small battlefield here.
Right, correct choice.
Routine start with the Squirtle. We should all be familiar with it by now.
Yep.
And these strings. Wow, we're going for a ride.
Yeah, these are the extensions that you can get a lot easier on the side platforms, whereas Falco has to get a lot more like specific extensions here. Look, you can just DI away, and then he can't fall onto the platform.
See, on Smashville, we would have been able to extend off that one.
I
see. My brain is expanding here with all this knowledge.
But that's the issue, is that you have to choose the right DI option.
A little bit of a panic swap. Didn't really need it. It's now stuck as or as Ivysaur, but it doesn't really matter. You know, I say stuck, he says I'm just going to take the stock.
That was a brain-dead F-Smash, too. I mean, that's just like the F-Smash that every Elite Smash Ivysaur goes for, but the fact that Doorstop hasn't gone for it like every time, he's just mixed it in every once in a while, is just fantastic.
There's a reason they go for it. It's because we all get hit by it. You and me are the ones that get hit by it.
That's true!
The problem.
That's true. And it covers a lot of options, to be fair. It's a good choice. It's just not a good choice to have.
Back air, apparently, going to be taking him for a ride. Dice currently on the ledge, trying to get back onto stage, or at least center stage here. Doorstop's not getting an opening. One up tilt, two up tilt. It's going to go for the third one. It's actually the Nair that comes through.
Oh, wow.
Get attack is going to be punished.
Yeah. Not going to kill though. Cross stage back air is just not going to beat it. No, right.
The grab?
Yeah.
I guess he's going to be extending his hurt box a little bit.
Watch for Dice go for over-aggressive options here, too. Oh, wow! The sour spot, the late hit down air combos true into the fair, and that's 2 stock advantage.
I love the conversion. It's going to be continuing here, and he goes for everything, hoping Dice goes for a little bit of a lower option. Side B forward air is going to be taking in here. Dice has an entire stock to clear before he's even looking at a chance to continue in winners here.
This is not what we expected Game 5 to look like, especially because Dice already got a win on small battlefield.
Yeah, and Doorstop was just saying, okay, I understand now. I understand what I did wrong. He's spacing out both of his moves, but it doesn't quite matter when you get grabbed. Oh, no.
The back of the fair.
You know,
this is doable.
It's incredibly doable, right? I said the lead might be a little bit rough to get through, but Dice does not care at all.
He's playing so disciplined. He only plays not disciplined when Charizard is out because he knows he can fish for like kill confirms a lot easier, but he's just doing very disciplined, like true options now against the Ivysaur because he knows that he cannot panic.
And Maybe that up tilt to fair. Does want to get the back air to try to secure the stock.
Doorstop's not going to let it happen. He's DIing in every time. DIing in it again there, but the cross stage is going to take it. Doesn't matter. That percentage is too high. And it's last stock, game 5.
Was that a 0 to death?
That I think it was.
Oh, wow. Dice was ready to deal with it, but now is the final stock, and so far he's not been able to put his hands on Doorstop.
Can't land.
Desperately wants to take this stock or get something. A little bit of an opening. There you go. One up tilt goes for the second one. It's going to be defeated by that.
Good air dodge.
Air dodge, and it's looking okay for Doorstop right now.
Yeah, Dice is really trying to make something happen here. He's trying to balance aggression with discipline, but he's just getting punished too much by the Squirtle because Squirtle's frame data is just objectively better.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I can't miss that tech, and that was a great awareness from Doorstop to go for the down smash. Spaced exactly there because it will catch roll-in as well as instant neutral tech. So, I mean, what were your options there, right? You have to immediately tech away if you want a chance of getting that. And just amazing stuff from Doorstop. Like that last option was so perfect and so